by the way Glenn Miller played.
Songs that made the hit parade.
Guys like me, we had it made. Those were the days. Didn't need no welfare state.
Everybody pulled his weight.
Hi there, final community friends. This is Ingrid from the Netherlands again, aka Rocking Lupa. Earlier today actually, I already made some new, recent finds video, and I just wanted to upload them to YouTube, and for some reason YouTube, they just refuse to upload my videos, and the message says that it's because of that they are longer than 15 minutes. And I also got the message that I have a bad reputation because of idea claims. So I guess that has something to do with copyrights, music perhaps. And actually I'm not very happy with this. And actually I was really quite pissed actually. Because I had so much work in making the videos and edit them, and making nice videos, and so after all that work was for nothing, you could say. So I don't know if the situation will change, and maybe you had the same situation, and maybe you can tell me about it, if I can change something in my account, or if I can do something about it, if I can solve the problem or something. And please give me a comment below the video, or shoot me a personal message, or contact me through Facebook or whatever. And I really like to know how I can solve this problem. And but okay, I wanted to do I wanted to upload some videos as well. So I guess I just only can upload some shorter videos now. So in this video I actually wanted to thank a few people. You probably my previous video in which I told you about my father, and that he was brought to the hospital with the ambulance, and it actually he was, I think, in the hospital for about 3 weeks, something like that. And in the beginning it wasn't going very well, and actually the doctors also thought that maybe perhaps he just didn't maybe he ain't gonna make it, so that was quite insecure time. And he had infusions and a catheter and everything, and he was only supposed to have liquid food, so he couldn't eat normally. In the first place they thought about 3 options, and one of the 3 was maybe cancer. So we were quite afraid about it, and but after all, happily it wasn't cancer. But it seemed that he had a very intense inflammation. I don't know how you call that in English, but they also discovered that he had a sort of abnormality in his blood, and which causes that it causes crumbling in the bones actually, and it might cause that maybe through the years my father has to use a wheelchair. But yeah, I don't know what the future will bring actually. And at this moment he is at home again, and to be honest, it isn't going very well. It gets a little bit better, but he is very sick as well, and he's very weak still. So he came home last Wednesday, and but he can't do really much, and he has to sleep a lot, and doing all things very easy, and so I guess that my father has a really long way to go to recover, and so that's how the situation is now. And actually the last few weeks I got a lot of I received many very sweet messages and get well wishes, also on YouTube, but also on Facebook and everything. So all the people who sent me those get well wishes, I really wanted to thank you so very much. And it's really cool that VC members also think about each other, and in the rough times, sort of. And so I wanted to thank you very much for that, and really awesome. And and once again, my father, he's still very sick. So it's quite of an insecure time, but we live one step, step by step, you could say, and we'll see what the future brings. But once again, all the people, thank you so very much for all your very sweet messages. Okay. Well, I also wanted to thank especially someone else, because last week the postman brought me this very sweet VCLT package, and it was sent by VC member Robbie Cadwell from the USA. And because as you all know, that quite recently the actress Jean Stapleton, she passed away quite recently, and you all probably know her as Edith Bunker in the sitcom All in the Family, and it was a very, very famous sitcom in the 70s, of course. And also here in Holland it was very popular, and of course in the 70s I was a very small kid, but of course I also often watched the repeats of that sitcom, and I just liked that sitcom so very much. And unfortunately the DVDs are released in abroad, but they were never released here in Holland for some reason. And a few months back I got a few burnt DVDs from another VC member, René Schraven, maybe you remember him. And of course there were DVDs without subtitles, so but at least I have something, that's really really cool. But actually I'm still hoping that the DVD collection will be released in Holland somewhere in the future, maybe. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but okay. But I knew that there was a sort of a soundtrack on LP from All in the Family, and but also in the Netherlands it's very hard to get. And I was talking about it on Facebook, and So I got that response from Robbie Cadwell, and he said to me, well, actually I have 2 copies of that LP, and I wanted to send you one of my copies. So, well, that was really cool, you know, and yeah, so last week the postman brought me this LP from All in the Family, and yeah, so thank you so very much, Robbie Cadwell. I'm so very thrilled to have this. I'm looking for this for many years, and as I already said, in Holland it's really hard to get. And what's so very cool is that the sleeve is in really, you know, great condition, and it was on Atlantic label, and it was also released in 1971, so the same year I was born actually, so that's really cool too. And yeah, also the original insert came along, you know, with yeah, pictures from the sitcom, and yeah, all stories about all actors, you know, Archie Bunker and Edith Bunker, of course, Carol Connor and Gene Stapleton and all the other actors, and also the lyrics from the openings tune, you know, those were the days, and I really love that opening tune. It's you know, that's Edith and Archie you know, together behind the piano and singing that song, and Edith totally out of tune, and it's fantastic, you know. It's, I think, really one of the most fantastic yeah, opening tunes for a comedy, you know, for a sitcom. And yeah, also the record is in you know, actually great condition. So yeah, I'm really so much grateful to Robbie. So Rob Cadwell, yeah, thank you so very much once again for this, for sending me this VCLT present. And I'm really yeah, I'm really stunned, you know. It's awesome to have this, you know, after looking for this for so many years. So really, thank you. And actually, I know that there also exists an LP with only Archie and yeah, Edith on the front of the cover, but I have to look for that. Yeah, maybe I will find that somewhere in the future. So, but I'm really already very happy with this, and yeah, very generous of you, Robbie, to send me this, and thank you so very much. Yeah. Well, I see that I already have almost 15 minutes, so I really have to quit this video now and make another video, because I also wanted to show you some recent finds. And yeah, because yeah, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube, but they don't allow me to upload videos longer than 15 minutes. So yeah, I will leave you here now. This was the sort of thank you video, and I will make another video now with some recent finds. Okay? Robbie Cadwell, thank you once again for the VCLT, and all the other people also for the get well wishes. Thank you all once again, and I hope you will yeah, you tune in also for my other videos. Okay? Bye bye for now. Bye bye.